Hi, I'm Kristen.
Hey, I'm Scott.
Hi, I'm Skyla. And I'm Holden.
And we are
the
Dean Team.
We are back at Legoland, and today we are bringing you our top 10 rides. We've done some voting, we've done some deliberating, and we think we've come up with an awesome list for you. What do you think? Are y'all ready for an adventure?
Let's go!
We're kicking things off with Pirate River Quest, a new ride that opened at Legoland just a few months ago. We haven't ridden it yet, so we don't know if it's gonna break the top 10. Scott perfected how my mom walks at Disney, like with a purpose.
Oh yeah, I took notes.
The Grandma Power Walk, 3 minutes to get here and basically no wait, but it is filling up.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Belly of Tea. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down, oh blow me bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Keep all your arms, legs, peg legs, tentacles, beards inside the boat at all times.
Got a peg leg? It's empty.
It's empty.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
We can
Verify.
verify.
All right.
Yep.
Spies.
Hey, buddy.
Count down with me, crew. Ready. Aim. Fire! Nope.
Wow!
There be gators about.
Look out on the left side there, crew. Look out.
9, you say? Did you count them all, crew?
Birdsong, sleepy time.
Well spotted, Popsy.
That skeleton face looks like this.
Everyone, pull the skeleton face.
Where's your skeleton face?
To find and count. Did you hear about the pirate boxer? He had a great left hook.
Make sure you check the trees.
Real shipmate. There's my old first mate stuck in that web.
Oh no!
I'm in a bit of a sticky situation, Captain. Make this noise to keep the spiders away. Don't do that. It'll make them angry. That's it. Let's do it again. So we got a cheeky monkey.
That's awesome.
Fancy sword play. Come on, crew. Give her a big cheer. Need to find 2 more.
The Kraken! Found a brick. We did it!
We're sailing
The curse is
into
lifted.
open waters.
We're sailing in open
Coming
waters.
Home.
Taking it up a notch. Woohoo!
Ahoy, me hearties, remember this verse. You found the treasure and lifted the curse.
Well done. Give yourselves a hand, crew.
Wow!
With a red beard ho!
Zabop.
Red beard ho! Then the crew. Captain
Redbeard! On this ride, you are looking for lost treasure that has been stolen by a group of mischievous monkeys. So we were looking for rubies and sapphires, and we had to count as we went along. You are riding on a refitted airboat, and it is actually the captain driving. There is no track. So shout out to Captain Tom. He had jokes for days, so much personality. It is a 20-minute ride, but it is such a cool view of Cypress Gardens, especially at the point in the ride when we hit open water and he took it up a notch for us. Scott timed it. In between the boats leaving was 4 minutes. And this was kicking off the day. Did you like it though?
Yes, but I don't think it was top 10 worthy.
One of our favorite rides. I think we love it more than your dad and Skyla do.
Ninjago!
The whole Ninjago area is amazing. This is the only ride back here. It's also awesome because it is fully air conditioned, indoors, so if you need a break and there's a little bit of a line, that's okay because you get to wait inside in the best queue in Legoland.
Everything's like themed in the line. This one's like top level. It looks like you're actually shooting stuff out of your hand.
You feel like a ninja when you ride this. Which technique do you think works the best?
The Cobra.
You gotta strike. I think that tends to work the best.
That is awesome. I love it.
And now I get to break it.
Go ahead. Go for it. Oh. Whoa. Ninjas. What method are you trying?
The karate chop.
Okay.
Or the cobra.
Seated until the gates open. Once the gates have opened, lift up your lap bar and
Skyla,
Master of Spinjitzu.
how does it feel to be a master of Spinjitzu?
Really good. Usually I'm just an element master. I was a ninja.
I mean, who doesn't want to be a ninja? I'm in prime blogger mode. What can I say?
So this one, because you're trying to do like a karate chop or a motion, it's just not as like accurate or responsive as like the Lost Kingdom Adventure or...
You can tell where your target's going on that one.
Correct,
This
yeah, you
one,
know exactly. You're just kind of like all willy-nilly all over the place. And it seems like the last couple times, like somebody's either hasn't worked or one of the kids got frustrated because they weren't in the exact spot that you're supposed to do it. So just be aware that...
I say mine always doesn't work. I don't know how I always get the lowest score.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lost Kingdom Adventure is on our list for several reasons. The first is the theming is amazing. In every single room that you're going in, there's so much to look at. Another reason is when you are hitting your targets, different things happen in the room. So the ride is never quite the same because depending on which target you hit, different things happen. Also, this ride is in air conditioning, which is a great break during the day. And it's a competition, and the Dean team loves a competition. What shall we name the camel?
Well, it's got blue eyes, and this guy has like a star outfit, so Starry.
Starry. That's how they built the pyramids, one brick at a time. Kylie, you riding with me?
Yeah.
All right. Pew, 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 pew. Let's do this.
We need to find this piggy
Got it.
first.
We gotta stop Sam Sinister. Whoa! Blast bear, blast bear. Pew, 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 pew,
Where'd she go? Where's Miss Piggy?
Look at this mouse. We're stuck. Uh-oh.
I'm racking up points,
Rack up those points.
because I can see it through the door. Yes.
Oh, he's laying down. All these snakes. I don't know how I feel about all these snakes. You can tell who was filming and who was not. But you did awesome. How'd you do?
Bad.
I am a master treasure hunter.
It always feels good to save Johnny Thunder and get that Sam Sinister.
Oh yeah,
And the blast of cool air on a 90-degree day.
it's a lot of fun.
Next on our list is...
Battle of Bricksburg, we're doing it this morning.
This one is not higher up in the list because you get soaked.
Yeah,
And
there's no way around it.
Grown-ups are not huge fans of getting soaked. Doing it at the beginning of the day before you head over to the water park, which opens at 11, Perfect.
Or we did it at the end of the day, so then you're just walking right out. You gotta wear shoes, so make sure you have shoes that you're okay with getting wet. And kids even, they have to wear shirts and can't be in their swimsuits or anything like that. So just keep that in mind as well.
Okay, so what makes this one in your individual top 3?
I like shooting at targets.
Getting soaked. Do you like shooting from this side or while you're on the boat?
On the boat because you get soaked on the boat too.
And here you're just soaking people, right?
Yeah.
Which is also fun.
Well, you also get soaked because they shoot you.
That's true.
Every ride in LEGO Movie World has amazing theming. In this one, you're trying to defeat the Duplo.
Enjoy being dry. This is the last time you'll feel it. Oh, see, it's these. The ones that just spray right across of you. It's so rude.
Oh, here it comes. It's a target! It's a target!
Hit the target! I can't right now. Oh my gosh, stop. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, stop. Oh, why? Why? Oh, on her phone, not even thinking about what was happening. Why? Why? Get him! Get him! Get him! Holden's ducking. Nice tactical maneuvers. We are Duplo. We are here to destroy you. Get him! How dare you? Are you working together? Look at Skyla. Oh my gosh. How wet did everyone get on the scale of 1 to soaked?
Soaked. 1.
Oh my, seriously, dude?
You're still dripping. Something I didn't realize until this time, because in the past we've always had our own boat, so you could go from one side to the other. This time it was one family on one side and us on the other, and we weren't on the people side, so it wasn't as much fun. But it is still a lot of fun. They let the kids go over and take turns, so it was good.
One thing about this ride is I don't ever want to ride it because you're like, oh, I don't want to get soaked. But then once you're on it, you are all in, and it is so much fun. I would not be happy if I had to walk around the park for the rest of the day like this and have soaked tennis shoes, but doing it the way we did with our swimsuits on, ready to go to the water park, it is a very, very fun ride.
Next up is Coastersaurus.
I love this ride because it goes up and then it's a steep drop. It goes up, then it's a steep drop, and also there's a lot of bunny hops, is that what it's called?
Everyone has different opinions, of course. I think this one is a better coaster than Flying School, hands down. I love all of the ups and downs. It is so fun. I think this would be a great coaster for a kid to really do one that's a little bit more intense. Like Dragon is a lower level, and then this one's like the next step up for your kids as they're starting out riding a coaster.
Beware of Coastersaurus! Oh.
Of this ride is that the world's greatest adventurer,
Johnny.
Is that his name?
Tony. No. Yeah, we're looking for Johnny and Tony.
There is the world's greatest adventurer named
Johnny,
who's bringing on a dinosaur named
Tony.
And the dinosaur is a
Brontosaurus, Brachiosaurus.
Bronchiosaurus.
There we go.
You're supposed to see if you can spot Johnny and Tony, the
At the very end of the ride.
We love this ride. It's a great coaster.
And the kids love it. It doesn't go upside down, but it's a good introduction to like a hanging metal coaster.
And you can just pretend you're soaring to anywhere you want to be. In Lego City, there's driving school, Coast Guard Academy, fire rescue, and flying school. To us, flying school is the most fun thing back here. There's not a ton of theming, but it's just a good, fun ride, getting that wind in your hair, and it's kind of a bigger coaster for the kids.
I'm always ready to fly.
Where are
Let's
we
do
headed?
it. We're headed to Portugal.
Okay. Skyline Holden, where do you want to fly to?
England.
Ooh, wait till November. We'll be there.
Paris.
Oh, wait till November. We'll be there too.
When you ride this, you have to be in the first row. It's the best spot.
That's the place to be.
Yeah, trying to. And we're flying! Whoa!
Ow! My face just hit the thing!
And we're landing. That was a little bit rougher than I remember last time, wasn't it?
Yeah. I want to do it again though.
This one, in our imagination or memory, it was a lot smoother than it was this time. It really kind of rung our bell a little bit more, and so people were also commenting on it. So this one, you know, you hit your head between the things, but the Coastersaurus, it's shakier, but there's nothing there to hit your head on.
When it comes to roller coaster intensity, Dragon is the least intense. And then Flying School kind of ties with the Great Lego Race. Coastersaurus might be the most intense just because you're whipping pretty well over those hills. Next in our top 10 is
Unikitty. It's surprisingly better than it looks. It's a lot of fun. You get a good view. You get a little tickle in your belly. It's fun.
And it's Unikitty's disco drop. There's some beats. The DJ up there, he's laying it down. When Scott says it's surprisingly good, it doesn't look as high as it actually feels when you are up there. Give this one a shot. It definitely gives you that woo feeling. You ready for this? Oh, here we go. Oh!
Dragon.
Oh, we're turning.
I can see our beach house.
Are you doing the try not to scream challenge? Woo! I get that feeling in the belly.
Yep.
It's right in here. Just gives you a little whoo. Woo! The best DJ. Oh, there goes the dragon. Well done, dragon.
Pink Coke, you owe me a Coke. Next up, we have the Great Lego Race. It is one of my favorite rides, but unfortunately, on this trip, it was closed. So we did get footage of it from some of our other trips, so we'll pop that in.
On this ride, you're either Team Pirate, Team Wizard, Team Trendy, Team Pharaoh, or Team Surfer. When we first came to Legoland, this is the ride that Holden and Skyla asked to ride the most.
I love that whenever you turn, it's a sharp turn.
A little scary, some would say.
It's like a wild mouse, kind of. I love how whenever you turn, it's a sharp turn and you feel like you're gonna fall off. I obviously love the steep drop. I love how you get the stomach feeling, which you might not know what that is, but it's when like you're surprised from it. And I really love that about coasters. So I love this one most of all.
Let's see if she can not scream.
I can't not scream. I can't not scream. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
You guys are out.
I'm out. The kids said I'm out. They're in still. They're doing great. Look at this beautiful view. I'm gonna look at the view to distract myself from all of these crazy turns. Why? Why? Oh man. This is a super fun ride. It is one where you feel like you're holding on for dear life, or at least I am.
It looks like you're gonna go right off the track, but the first hill is the best hill by far, I would say, at the park.
This ride used to have a VR component to it where you wore like a headset.
Yeah, you'd be able to pick whatever the track you wanted to ride. So you would get the actual body feeling, but you would see something completely different in VR.
We never got to ride it when it was like that, but even without that component, we still think this is a great ride.
We've hit our top 3. The Dragon is our number 3.
The reason we ranked the Dragon higher than any of the other roller coasters at Legoland is because of the theming.
Yeah, there's so much built, so many builds, so many different rooms, and kind of the story and everything is really fun.
It's almost like 2 rides in one, where you're slowly going through the rooms and you're just admiring all of the Lego, and then you get the roller coaster part, and it's a very smooth coaster. Still a good introductory coaster for kids, but fun enough for older kids and even the adults. We still love it too. So this one has our heart. It's a great, great ride.
Don't drop the ham.
I love all the little dragon buddies.
There's a dead spider up there too.
Oh yeah, dead spiders.
Protect us, Merlin.
Oh man, time for the shades to go on. Oh, I see Unikitty. Look, she's yelling at him. She's like, come on.
Is it a hands up challenge?
Put the hands
Yeah. This side. Wait, there's a spaceship. There's a spaceship.
Spaceship! Spaceship! Spaceship!
Woo-hoo-hoo! Here we go! So good! Woo-hoo-hoo! Make some speed right there. Woo!
I think I closed my eyes for the picture.
And we're back.
Such a good ride in the front row.
I think it's really cool because the first is just a bunch of scenes and you're going through and you're seeing the story, and then you go on the actual roller coaster and it goes up. There's a lot of Legos. Even when you're on the roller coaster, down on the ground, there's some Legos. There's a lot of Legos. And who doesn't like Legos? If you don't like Legos, don't come to Legoland.
Holden and I agree that this should be the #1 ride. Scott and Skyla think the #1 ride, which we haven't revealed yet, should be #1. Our top 2 are both amazing rides. But what we love about Masters of Flight is that if you are a Lego movie fan, this is just heaven. Every character that you want to see, every song you want to hear. This ride is comparable to Soarin' at Disney World, but it's Lego movie twist to it. So you get to go to Cloud Cuckoo Land and you get to see Benny put together a spaceship, his favorite thing. The story of this ride is that you're at the annual Invention Convention. And so Emmett is revealing his triple-decker couch. We have done this ride on the inside, on the outside. There's not really a bad seat. Obviously you want to be closer to the middle of the screen, but no matter what level you're on or which seat you're in, it's gonna be a good view. So for me and for Holden, there is nothing better than the sights, the sounds, and the smells of Masters of Flight. Another reason we love this ride is it has some great bops. When you're in line, where'd you go?
A hand, and I put a bunch of spider webs on it.
Oh.
My invention convention is the cell phone flying thingy.
Zach Morris called. He needs his cell phone back.
Oh yeah, in 911. 911, what's your emergency? I got a crazy camera lady. You want to talk to her? Yeah. seats are wet.
Well, I wonder why. It smells so good in here.
We be battling terrible enemies.
Until next time, Master Builders.
Enjoy the air conditioning while you can.
We made it. We hit our #1 ride, which is...
Mia's Riding Adventure.
It was such a close race between Masters of Flight and Mia's Riding Adventure. We love both rides for very different reasons, but Mia's takes the cake.
It has a lot of thrills.
It's a very thrilling ride.
Yeah, slightly scary.
I think I laughed the most and screamed the most on
So
this
much
ride.
fun.
This is the only ride in the Lego Friends themed area, so if you have a Lego Friends loving kid, this is also the ride for you.
I love this ride so much.
Hands down, this is Skyla's favorite ride. What do you love so much about it?
I love that it's, even though it's not really a coaster and it takes up so little space, it's not going everywhere. You're going up and down and you're spinning while doing it. I think like Holden said, I love the thrill of it. And it's just so fun, and like you said, you laugh and you laugh. It's not like a scary thing where you're screaming and you're like, you're laughing because you're having fun.
Unfortunately, Mia's is also closed during this trip, but we have ridden this ride several times, so we have lots of clips to share with you. It never really has a long wait, which is also amazing for it being such a great ride. As I get older, rides like the teacups at Disney World kind of get me. This ride, I'm still okay on. If you're prone to getting dizzy or things like that, maybe skip this one, but if not, this is a great, fun ride where you're getting a nice breeze the whole ride through. Oh my gosh.
Are you excited, Skyla?
It doesn't look like you're gonna go high, but then you go really high. Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Oh.
Ah, I'm not a fan of the spinning.
It's not as bad as last time.
Oh!
Oh my god! I don't know. Oh my god.
And then you go straight down.
We have an honorary category for what I consider the least fun ride, which is fire rescue. Scott's gonna do it with the kids so he can experience what it was like for me the first time I rode this when he was getting ice cream and the kids said, let's do this, it looks super fun. Let's see what happens. You got this!
Holden, you have to pump yours.
Are you having a lot of fun?
So
Good
much
time?
fun. It'd be fun if the kids helped.
Right?
Come on, guys, you got this.
You made it! Let's go, let's go! Put out your fire! Yes!
Good job, you stay in the trunk until the trucks are back.
Which is trucks.
Oh, they got this, sis. That was kind.
Good job, guys.
What do you think? Is that the most fun ride at Legoland?
So fun. So fun. Dad said I wasn't doing anything. I was like this.
I know. You were trying.
The kids can push it down. They just can't pull it up. It's hard.
It's hard work, isn't it? Thank you for coming along with us these last couple days as we counted down our top 10 favorite rides at Legoland, Florida.
It wasn't easy to do.
We're sad that 2 of the rides were not up and running today, but we still got to show you all 10 rides. And I want to give a shout out to all of the other attractions at Legoland, especially the entertainment. There's always people walking around the park. The Brickbeard's water sports stunt show is amazing. We always come see the 4D shows in that theater.
Yeah, it's a great little break to get in the air conditioning. There's always a seat.
And there are so many places to build Lego. which is one of the best parts of coming here, when you don't have to rush around and your kids can just be creative and imaginative and play, and playing with them is one of the things we love best about coming to Legoland. But the rides are pretty awesome too. We also want to stress that this is our top 10. It doesn't mean it's going to be your family's top 10. You might have a 3-year-old who loves Duplo Valley and that's where they want to stay the whole time, or you might have someone who's afraid of roller coasters in your family. Everyone's top 10 list is going to be different. This is our families with our kids who are pretty adventurous and who have been to Legoland a few times. These are the ones we keep coming back to. If you agree with our top 10, let us know. If you think we left off a ride, or if you think one should have been number 1, let us know. We're very curious and we love to hear from you. Thanks for counting down with us, and we'll see you soon.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
And as always,
Keep adventuring.